Well, as you saw, hopefully you saw in one of my previous videos, where a carpenter that was building a porch on the back of the home where we get our internet for 2 RV parks, and it happened to be the RV park I'm in. Not only did he cut the internet wire that I had buried, he also cut the electrical wire that feeds the building where I have equipment, and it has been tripping the breaker since it's been raining. I don't know how he spliced it, if he just put the wires back together, put wire nuts on it and buried it and thought that was going to be good enough. That's not, because water will get in them wire nuts and it will start shorting things out, and it will start corrosion, which will build up heat and just makes it trip out even more. So apparently the cut that he put in that wire is making the breaker trip almost on a daily basis now. And it's in their backyard where the breaker is. And I'm not going to go there, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and reset a breaker. I told them if I ever go over there to do any work, it'll be between 9 until about 6 in the evening. And if I have to work later, I'll let them know, but 9 to 6 basically. And it's only not even 7 o'clock yet. And plus today is Sunday, so I don't do anything on Sunday. I do very little on Monday through Saturday. And Sunday I do nothing except drink my coffee and make videos and spend time with family. But I have texted the owner to see if they can go out there and actually reset the breaker like they did yesterday. I don't know what time they're going to get up, but I've already texted them. Hopefully it's not going to be too late of them actually getting up so we can get internet, because I don't have internet actually here at my own RV because of this, but I do have my hotspot on my phone that I can use. But I really don't want to use it except unless I really need it, like I'm out in the middle of nowhere doing some troubleshooting and I need internet. I have it. And I have been thinking about taking the Starlink that I have and use it as maybe like a backup. But no more than the internet goes out that I need a backup. And the cost of Starlink to be a mobile setup, I just can't justify the cost for doing that. As a business, it would be a total different story, because I would be charging more for the customers, and it would be, financially justified. It would be actually counted in the cost that I would be charging. But since this is a hobby, I'm pretty much just doing just enough to pay for itself. And plus, I don't know if I can get a good connection out here with all the trees to be able to make it even work. But I'm going to go over there probably tomorrow and see if I can put a box on their home and feed the equipment from there. Put power 24 volts over the line that I have buried from the home to the workshop in the backyard. I really don't like running PoE for long runs unless it's really necessary, and I do believe this is going to be in that category. I mean, it's like 125 feet, I do believe, and it's not only just feeding like one device, it's feeding a nano switch, so it's feeding 2 APs off of it. I'm going to try it, until they get their wire fixed in the ground. It's going to have to be replaced, because the wire they have down there should not even be down there in the first place, because it's not direct burial cable. It's just a regular Romex wire that you put in a home. It's not the, what is it called, UF, underground feed, I think is what it's considered, is what it's called, which is a pain in the butt to strip. I've done electrical work before, and I've ran some of that, and boy, it's you have to have a sharp knife and to strip that stuff. But that's because, it's made to be directly buried in the ground with no conduit or anything. That's what should be put down there. It is more expensive. Or put some PVC pipe and sleeve the electrical Romex wire through it, whatever you feel that's the cheapest to do. But either way, it needs to be done. But I'm going to try to figure out a way to go around that. And instead of going in their home, I have the modem, then I have the Edge Router X, then I have out of one of them ports going to feed a air cube for their use. Then I have an Ethernet wire coming out of another port, and it goes out to the workshop into one of the little wet boxes, which has the PoE. I think it's a 24 1.5 amps, I think, something like that. I mean, it is to feed the nano switch, and then it feeds the two APs. I'm going to take the PoE from there and put it in a box on the side of the home and plug it in, and it will send the 24 volts through the wire that's in the ground and let it go directly to the nano switch, or the nano switch, and let it feed the two APs. It will basically bypass the little box I got out there for power. I'll probably just leave that up there because it does have power coming into it. So if I ever need it after they fix the wire, but I just can't have the internet keep dropping out just because they have not fixed their electrical issue. I'm just going to have to put the PoE at the home and let it feed the 112, 115 feet over the Ethernet to feed the nano switch. That's all I can really do. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, and I just hope it works. Like I said, I just don't like sending PoE over real long. I know it's supposed to be able to send the full length of the 328 feet, but I just like to get it close as possible to the radio, the APs as possible. But sometimes you can't do that. And after it comes out of the nano switch, then it has to go one of them has to go at least another, I think it was like 200 feet, 215 feet to feed an AP. Goes all the way down the fence and goes to another RV park. But since it's going to that switch, that should be okay. Since it's not trying to feed over the 300 some feet. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll work, but I'll find that out tomorrow. Like I said, I don't do anything on Sunday. That's just something I don't do. People understand, and they get by. Most people don't do anything on the internet much on Sunday anyway, as far as I have seen on the history of the router itself. And hardly anybody's even here right now in either one of the parks. I know they got games going, but they can get by with a hotspot just like I am when I need it. That's all I can do. I'm not going to take all my time and just doing things when I'm not running as a business. If I run as a business, I would already have people hired, and they can go over there on Sunday and flip a breaker or whatever. But I'm just not doing it. That's one thing I'm thankful for. I have great clients, people that I provide internet for. They are very understanding, and they don't gripe and everything else. But you always got them two, maybe three, and the whole bunch of it just gonna just complain. But you can't fix stupid, I guess. But thank you for watching. Thank you for all what you do here on this channel. Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, and all your comments. I really enjoy everyone. I see everyone because I have all of them on hold, so I can actually see the new ones as they come in, to read each one and then approve it and answer it if it's a question. I'll see you in the next video.